Start with another big statement, Coach.
Well, that was an extremely hard-fought win. They have very skilled, outstanding guards. Like we had to play 4 guards to match up against them. They have 4 guards out there, and they're awfully good, and they're juniors and seniors, and they're experienced. Obviously, Brothers came in the #1 3-point shooter in the country, pretty good. You know, Ken Anthony was former A10 Rookie of the Year, pretty good. Cedric Lindsay, we knew in high school he was going to be terrific. He's an upperclassman who's tremendous. Greg Robbins is a senior. I mean, these guys have been around and they're good, and they run that offense like well-taught veterans. So we had to defend so hard, and we had a good game defensively. You know, one of the reasons our teams are always high offensively in terms of points per game. Now our turnovers are even down. Field goal percentages is we let guys be aggressive, and right now we have excellent role definition. So I'm not too worried about offense, but when we defend like that, we could beat good teams, and they really challenged us, and our guys stepped up. I thought everyone did a good job. I thought our big guys, Jarrell and Steve, were terrific. I thought Tyreek Dern had an amazing game. I think DJ and Sam were terrific defensively. I think Tyrone is getting experience and did a lot of good things. So it was a team win, and I'm very pleased. We beat a team that came in here with a good record and legit talent.
John, with Williams not here and you brought Zach off the bench, can you talk about his performance?
Oh, Zach was great. Yeah, Zach was great, and I think he can continue to get better. You know, he plays hard. He scored some today, and you'll never fault Steve's effort.
You guys have struggled shooting the ball from deep the last 3 or 4 games or so. I asked the players this, they said it's just a slump. Would you agree it's just a slump?
Well, unless we totally forgot how to shoot, it's a slump. I think it's absolutely. I think, listen, when you shoot 38, 40% on threes, that means you're going to have some 15, 20% games and some 55, 60% games. You don't shoot 40% every time. It's the bell-shaped curve. You have a few great games and a few bad games, and a lot in the middle, you know, and it's just the math. I mean, we have a good shooting team. I think we had clearly the top 3-point shooting team in the A10 through 10, 11, 12 games. We had one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the country last year. They're the same players, so I'm not in the least bit concerned.
Hey, John, how about Tyreek getting that belt for the rebounds?
Oh, you guys know about that, huh?
Yeah.
Listen, when you have 7 rebounds as a point guard who doesn't go to the offensive glass really, and you have 7 assists and 1 turnover in a game that tight against that level opponent, that's a big time game. In fact, the only time I was really angry at him is I want the ball in his hands. We have a lot of good guards, a lot of guys who can handle the ball, but when you have a specialist that is one of those 7 assist, 1 turnover type guys who's used to having the ball in his hands and is an outstanding player, he's got to come get it at the end of the game.
Can you talk a little bit about Ramon and just how he's sort of struggled the last couple of games
He's hurt.
finding his shot?
He's hurt. He's not near 100%.
What exactly is ailing him?
It's a leg injury. Don't want to get too specific. Yeah, he's not his normal self. He can't explode, and he's not his normal self.
Jumping off that, can you guys talk about Tyreek and Ty and Steve and how they kind of stepped up?
Yeah, you're right. In a game like that, guys have to step up, and Tyreek had already done just a ton of things right in the game. And you know what? We have good offensive players, clearly, and we have okay defenders who got to really step it up defensively. And I think they challenge you. They're talented guards, and that offense is hard to guard. And, you know, we lost some individual battles, but we won more than we lost. And I think this could be a turning point for us defensively because their guards are that good and that offense is that hard to guard. So I think Tyreek just had a great game and improved his defense as the game went on. Steve, like I said, he's very improved. He just works hard and he's in the right place at the right time. I just got upset with him once because he gave up an easy 3, and to say our scouting report for the last 4 days has emphasized that everyone else on their team can shoot threes is an understatement. Another one play, he always plays hard, and Tyrone's still learning, but he's a born scorer. So that we know he's gonna do if he's playing defense and handling the ball well enough to be in the game. If you see Tyrone Garland score a lot of points, it's not because he was good offensively. It's because he was good enough on defense and ball handling to be in the game. His offense is a lock, okay? But when he defends and handles the ball, he'll be in the game. And if he's in the game, he's gonna score. But, you know, in battles like this, you know, the only difference in the game, rebounding is tied. The only difference in the game is we shot a better percentage than they did, and overall, and to do that, you got to make people miss. Guys like brothers ain't going to miss shots unless you make them miss. You make it hard. So, you know, we just want our guys to defend. We have confidence in them offensively, but we're insisting that they defend.
John, it looked like, and correct me if I'm wrong, that Mills was on Brothers a lot.
Yes, he was. Did a great job. Listen, Sam, now if there's one guy who has been in a serious slump, it's Sam, shooting the ball. And the best way to stay on the court and help your team win is not to worry about your shooting. Pick it up on defense. You know, because that you're going to contribute, you're going to get in the flow, you're going to win, you're going to feel better, and then it's just a matter of time. Made a big shot at the start of the game, but his defense was back to a high level. Yeah, Sam's a big-time defender, but you got to bring it on game night against outstanding players, and Sam brought it against Brothers and did an absolutely great job.
Anything else? Okay, thanks everybody.
Thanks.
Richmond